I recently had the opportunity to visit the Titanic exhibit in Toronto. And I experienced this really touchstone moment in thinking about those who boarded that ship in April 1912, never imagining it would be their last few days on Earth. To look at some recovered remnants of their lives, a fancy collar and some gold pins, paper currency and coins, stocks and bonds and cigarette holders, and to gaze upon their photographs, all smiles and optimism for the future, a future they'd never have, memories they'd never share. Some were returning from vacation and others to start a new life. And I think of the so-called titans of industry, the Guggenheims and Molsons and Astors and Strausses, who invested too much of their lives trying to amass fortunes only to end up in a watery grave, just the same as those relative unknowns in third-class steerage. How everyone is equal at the bottom of the ocean. And the following thoughts came to me as I reflected on our own mortality. So I'm sorry to tell you this, but after your funeral, most people won't stay long. Hell, some won't even come to it. Those closest to you will cry, post a picture, maybe share a memory of you at the reception afterwards, and then get back to their lives. On the first anniversary of your death, someone might hold a memorial. Your name will come up at a family get-together for a while. A funny or sad story might be shared. But mostly after that, you'll just be a picture sitting on the fireplace mantle for your great-grandchildren you never met to ask about. A name in a genealogy book. Or, if you were famous enough, a footnote in some history book somewhere. So as you listen to my voice now, I want you to look around the room. The house you live in, whether rented or owned, in 100 years from now, will be occupied by somebody else. All your stuff, those treasured personal possessions you see, someone else will have them. Maybe someone not even related to you. Or they'll be in a landfill somewhere, the earth reclaiming them. Everything you went into debt for now will be gone. And everything you lost sleep over, someone else's problem. But you spend your life living for others, biting your tongue so you don't offend them, carrying weight that was never yours, chasing approval from people who wouldn't cross the street to help you if you needed it, who wouldn't have even bothered coming to your funeral except for the free lunch. The truth? You only get one life. Stop wasting it on people that vanish. Live for yourself, because in the end, you're all you've got. Most of us die alone, and we certainly go into the ground alone. And we can't take any of the things we accumulated with us. The last thing you'll have before that final breath is memories. So spend your money making memories instead of gathering things. Invest your time with those who are important to you and you are important to them. Because if you died tomorrow, your work will have you replaced in 2 weeks. And not too many people will think about you beyond 2 months. And if you're really lucky, 100 years or so from now, someone might look at your picture in a museum with just a hint of curiosity before heading out to dinner with family or friends and forget your name as quickly as they read it on the placard below the picture. Peace out. And if you're not already following me, you should. It's going to be a ride.